Uh-oh. All right. Yeah, check. So what's going on, man? Everybody. I hope you guys are all doing well, man. Just gonna get this right here before I actually get into this. I'm testing this out on YouTube to put the link in here, and then I'm going to start the show. I'm trying to do this thing like how Obama be doing. All right, hold on, y'all. All right, live right there on Fanbase app. All right, share this, copy the link, bring this over here, create watch party. Oh, what's up, guys? What's going on? And see here. All right. Subscribe. All right. All right. Let's see. All right. Let's see how this works. All right. And then we got that. And then I mute that. All right. Back. All right. We are here. What's going on? All right. Hold on. Let me get my light right now. All right. All right. Because I don't like the light right there. Need more light right there. All right. Let's get some. I don't know if that's too much light. Right? Let's put it back to this side over here. All right, let's see how that works. All right, because I don't feel like bringing the big lights out, y'all. All right, there we go. All right, more light. There we go. All right, that's gonna be what it is for right now. All right, this is the way we're gonna run it. All right. All right. So, you know what I should have did? I should have went to that way. I could have. Let's see. Could have did something else with this. That's okay. Oh, no, I can't do it on there too. Let's see. All right, y'all. So I am live in the building right now, and just going through some things, having conversation, and having a conversation about I don't know, I don't know what's happening on Fanbase, what's happening with you guys, what's happening with the Rays, what's happening with updates that's going on, what's happening with content that happens on Fanbase, just a lot of all that stuff, right? But I guess it leads me to where we all started, where we all began this whole journey. You know, some of you didn't know that you were content creators. Some of you didn't know that you can monetize from a lot of your content. And some of you guys did. Some of you guys just didn't tell nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like you just kind of kept your content where you kept it. And you just it's kind of like didn't tell nobody else about what was going on. And then some people actually shared the wealth. Some people actually brought people over to different apps, went to the person who might be in charge and say, hey, this person is a good content creator. Won't you bring them out? I'll bring them over. Make them, do this for them or do that for them so that they can feel appreciated or whatever the case may be. But it wasn't always like that, I guess, for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, not for me personally, but it just wasn't always like that in my generation, in the people that I seen going up and going where they were going. You know what I'm saying? Like they kind of work for some things. They put themselves in positions. They trolled a lot, or they held big rooms, or they stayed in rooms all day, all night. Like some people had the I guess the luxury, let me say, of being able to just probably not have a regular 9 to 5 or had a 9 to 5 where they can kind of like talk and be around people all the time, you know. But some people didn't, and some people actually was like, okay, well, let me make this life of where we're going to be and what I'm going to do in a I don't know, in a way where people understand a journey and maybe people can be around for it. And they can see that my rise was actually like worth the rise, you know what I'm saying? And not really for social media, social audio. Like some people, let me see how can I put this. Like some people live for just for social audio, social media. Some people use it, social media and social audio, as a tool to do more of what they do in a real life. You know what I'm saying? And so you get a mix of both, because some people won't respect you because if you don't have no seniority, if you don't, some people won't listen to you if you haven't been in the room, or if you haven't put content up long enough, or if you haven't created a YouTube channel, or if you haven't did a TikTok that did millions. You know what I'm saying? Like some people won't even listen to you because they don't feel that you have enough of what it takes to be what you need to be for the next level of social media, social content. So what they do, they give you an opportunity to, I guess, create connections slowly, make moves slowly. And that's where I guess people got frustrated with social media. You know what I'm saying? They was like, you know what? I'm putting my content up, I'm putting my content up, I'm putting my content up, and I'm not getting enough resolve. I'm not getting enough feedback. Like they not giving me enough of what I need. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like I feel like I'm putting up so much content and y'all giving me the routine, y'all giving me the formula, y'all saying, hey, put up 3 posts a day and at this particular hour and do it with these people and getting this click and do that and then this. But then the monetization part of it was like, okay, missing. And sometimes because the app itself still wasn't recognizing some of y'all. So this is where you got frustrated. People on this other app, right? They was like, you know what? They were so smart. They had all these billions and billions of dollars. They were talking about, how you can invest and put your money here, blah, 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 blah. And then at some point, people got to a point where, like, I'm getting tired of this. All right. I'm going to create something where people have a tool to get exactly what they want, exactly what they need. But what happened? They got a lot of options. They got a lot of options. They got people who did this, they got people who did that. You got this type of investment app, you got this type of investment app, you don't know, what I'm saying, you can do this over here, you don't know you can do this over there. You got clicks, you got people that don't like you, you got things that happen. It's so much stuff going on, and there's so much minutia. Minutia. All right, it's a lot. It's a lot. So you don't really know where to go. But then you get to a place like Fanbase, all right? And I talked to you guys about Fanbase because I finally found a place. I'm telling y'all, I found a place where it can all happen. Where it can all happen. You got this type of field, you got that type of field. You get to control you, be your own consultant. You get to be your own promotional manager and marketing director. You get to be your own. Bring it over, and then take that right there, and then put it behind a paywall, and then take your stuff over here, post it as 3 times a day, and then go and and connect with these people and do this and talk to these people. But you know what I'm trying to figure out? Maybe it's too much for y'all. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe y'all got too many options in one app. I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out because I really want people to take advantage of what's actually happening here on Fanbase, man. I'm telling you, like it's really a dope place to be, and it's really a dope place to talk about whatever you want to talk about. I don't care. Whatever. Y'all can talk about the Diddy case. Y'all can talk about Andrew Tate, sexual assault allegations. Y'all can talk about Megan Thee Stallion and her lying ass. Y'all can talk about 50 Cent. Y'all can talk about Ab Soul. Y'all can talk about whoever. But I don't understand why people don't find like this place. Y'all see what happens is I catch it and I see it sometimes, and I'm like, y'all will go and have conversations and do it in the room that you in, right? And the title don't have nothing to do with what y'all talking about. Y'all having a good ass conversation about 50 Cent. Y'all having a good ass conversation about Megan Thee Stallion and her lying ass. But y'all want to change the title. You will not change the title to what you're talking about, or make the room specifically about, or say, hey, you know what? Let's close down this room and make another room and put the title up top because you know the whole thing that goes to the TikTok or whatever. I mean Twitter or whatever. It won't change. It still had the same title, even if you change the title. So it'll have that. So you got to change. You got to change. So you got to just go about that right there. And I'm telling you, man, people, new users that jump onto the app will have an opportunity to see titles that's in the room and in hallways that people will feel opportunity to get to jump into. They want to. They want to. They will want to come in there and jump in there and see what's going on. I'm sorry. I was talking about what he talking about. What am I talking about? All right. Put your questions in the chat. I'm sorry, y'all. If I bring you on the stage, it's gonna be this echo thing, and I'm trying this whole like one person on stage thing. But I will see your questions in the chat. If you have any questions, anything, put them in the chat. I got you. But what I'm talking about is I'm talking about the rise of this app, man. I'm talking about where this app can really go. I'm talking about what this app can really do if people just took the opportunity to just try yourself out. What I'm learning about this whole thing is about you. It's not about it's be you without limits. It's not be you know what I'm saying, like a whole circle of y'all will get through it together and y'all can become friends without no limits. No, this is be you without no limits. And I'm not seeing people like take advantage of what this app can actually do. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about the people are investing in this app. Don't get me wrong, people are investing in this app. I don't get that twisted. All right, hold on. I don't know what happened. All right, my bad. All right, okay, hold on. I don't know. Okay, 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 hold on. Let me see what's going on. Okay, okay, hold on. Okay, there we go. All right. All right. So people are investing into this app. All right. People are definitely investing into this app. But what I will say is that, we get to a point where, we don't know if the people around us are, I guess, in this to win this, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Really in this to win this. Like people are investing into this app, regardless of the people that say that there's nobody on this app, ain't nobody in the hallways. Stop thinking that that one vertical social audio is the only thing that drives this app. All right. When you invite people onto this app, you don't have to always think that social audio is the thing that you have to lead them to make this app seem like it's all of what you said it was. All right. Even though social audio is really good, yeah, it's really great. All right, but it's only for the people. It's only going to be as good as the people who actually create the rooms. If people are not creating the rooms and you see 4 rooms in a hallway, it's because most people are sitting in somebody else's room, not creating an app, not creating a room themselves. You know what I'm saying? And so that's where this app can probably can get to. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all could trying to compare this to apps that have been around for a minute and built that thing up. You know what I'm saying? They were there. They were when COVID happened, everybody rushed there. There was one of the only apps out there that was doing the viral things that we were doing over there. All right. But then once things changed and people started having their own apps and people started building their own things, then everybody just kind of just dropped thinking that everybody can, everybody has to live up to that same standard of what they did over there. And that's not necessarily true. And the fact is, any one of y'all can become a daggone viral sensation over here. This is what I don't understand. Any one of y'all can be the viral sensation. Y'all can be the person that, hey, you want to have another opinion about it. You can come over here and have your opinion with people who may not. Any one of y'all think that y'all not content creators and y'all are. Content creation is just creating some content. The content is it can be anything. When y'all have an opinion about what's going on, and your opinion, basically. I don't care. Whatever your opinion is. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever your opinion is on any topic that you pick around the world. I don't give a damn what it is. But y'all gonna miss the wave of this app, and the app is gonna continue to move, but some of y'all gonna miss the app, y'all gonna miss the wave of where it's gonna go and not be a part of the wave. Be a part of the wave. Don't let this app move and y'all not here to see where this app go. You know what I'm saying? Don't let this app go to a whole nother place and y'all not here along for the ride. They're telling you to invest $399. That's it. $399. Where were these big apps inviting you to invest in their app for $399? Where? Tell me. Somebody leave it in the chat somewhere. But where is it at? Is it in the chat? Let me see. I don't see it. Where was these apps telling you to invest in their app at $399? Please. I think it's important that we hear this. Because if y'all if y'all heard it, then y'all didn't share it with nobody, then damn, that's crazy. If YouTube and it was on here and they was like, hey, invest in us before we go into a multi-million-dollar platform where this is all y'all do. This is where y'all want to get paid at. Everybody want to get paid. I get that. Get paid. Man, get paid. I think everybody should get paid, bro. Everybody. But why? Okay, Fanbase created an app where everybody can get paid starting day zero. Zero. You don't have to have no followers. You don't have to have no subscribers. You don't have to have none of that stuff. You can take your content of things that you've already done on other apps and tell those specific people. You can start with those specific people and just say, hey, now you can see my content on Fanbase. But what happens is a lot of y'all don't think that they're gonna pay to see your content. That's what it is. You don't think nobody gonna pay to see your content. They can, they will. If you gotta force it though. You gotta force it because people at this point, they don't understand nothing else. They don't understand being nice to them and putting up a nice little digital flyer to say, hey, just come on over to Fanbase and see my content. All right. They're not. They got to know that you're not going to be here, so I'm going to be here. You want to continue to enjoy my content, then it's going to be over here. All right, it's going to be over here. This is where it's going to be at. All right, and it's a place that's going to help support whatever I'm going to do. Have y'all seen branded rooms? Have y'all seen things where people can actually come and actually be able to sponsor or be able to do things with you? You can be able to bring people on here and people don't have to just sit here and listen to your content, sitting there being an ornament on the stage and not saying nothing. They can get an opportunity to be monetized. While y'all sitting there in the audience, you can be monetized right now in the audience. And I'm gonna let me pick a random, like, look, I like the fact that you can make money on here, unlike Facebook. Anna, you just got some love, all right? You got some love in the chat. In the chat. In the chat. What app are you getting monetized for what you say in the chat of a room? Where? Some of these places have been the first to do these things, but yet y'all don't take advantage of that. Y'all would rather be in a free place, giving up all this free intellectual properties, giving out no opportunity to be able to be monetized off of it. And then what happened? This is another thing that killed me, some of y'all, right? You say you got so many people that love you, got so many people that like you, and so many people that follow you, and so many people that love your content, and you know what I'm saying? They worship the ground that you walk on, yet you can't move them. Yet you can't move them. And I ain't talking about move them emotionally with tears. I'm talking about be able to pick them people up and move them to where your content is. Some of y'all can't do that because the people that follow you also follow other people, and they don't want to leave the platform that they on to follow you somewhere else, especially if they got to download something, especially if they got to set up a profile, especially if they got to start over. Y'all look at this start over thing like it's like a plague or something. Like this gives you an opportunity to be able to make you a better brand. You know what I'm saying? Like you get to create everything that you've done in this whole 9, 10, 12, 100 years that you've been on social media. Take all of that and put it in one place now. Take it in one, put it in one place. But not just one place where it's just that's the only place that they're going to see it. They're going to see it, but they're going to see it divided up into several different verticals. All right. You go live like you usually do. All right. Go live. Do your funny stuff. Say the things that you say. Go to places that you go. Have the background and experience that you love to have. All right. Have that. All right, talk to the people and telling people about what you got, what you eating, and show to the people what you eating and what you got going on and who you with, and all the people that's eating with you, and all them tell some jokes and stuff like that. You get people involved and engaged, and you do that consistently. I swear, I look. I'm telling you, I've seen some money up on live. I'm telling you, live popping. Now get it. Y'all want to have all these things popping around and you want to have super things and this, that, and the other, and you want to have multi-streaming lives and stuff like that. It's coming, y'all. It's on the way, I'm sure. All right. I'm sure they hear your suggestions. I'm sure when they hear you shake your damn phone, I'm sure. And y'all notice, I ain't gonna say nothing about that. Some of y'all slick other apps have been doing that too. Now that you can almost shake your phone and get it and do a suggestion or report something. I see y'all out there, man. Y'all biting. All right, y'all biting, but it's cool. Y'all biting, but it's cool. It's cool. It's cool. But look, you get engaged on that live, man, and you tell people about what you got going on, and you get more involved, and you know what I'm saying, and start doing that consistently. I'm telling you, people gonna start popping into that live. You're gonna start being up on an explore page. You ever go to explore page? Go to live. All right, hold on. Okay. All right. I don't know why. Okay. Hold on, y'all. I don't know why. Okay, there you go. All right. All right. So yeah, something. Damn. And why did I say? Hold on. Let me say that. Okay, all right, hold on. Okay, all right, there we go. All right, but yeah, go to your live thing and do a popping ass, do a live popping thing. And I'm gonna tell you something. Go live for at least 15 minutes. All right, when you start a room, when you start a live, when you start anything, as far as like live stuff like that, go live for at least 15 minutes, at least. And I don't care if nobody's in your room for at least 15 minutes. You sit there and you talk. You sit there and you play with your nails and just talk to yourself, whatever the case would be. When you just go in there and just 15 minutes, show your face 15 minutes. And I'm telling you, you'll get an opportunity to be able to get more engagement, and maybe even the algorithm will pick you up because they'll see that somebody is on. Like, I think this is just me, and this is just like, saying like y'all can take it for a grain of salt, or y'all can do whatever y'all want to do with this. All right. But I feel like algorithms, and I feel like, whatever is going to be like things that pick you up to send that notification out. They have millions and millions of people that they have to like look after. You know what I'm saying? To see who's who's going live enough, or who's putting up enough content long enough for me to recognize, to see who I should highlight, who I should notify. And that's the way I always felt. I've always felt like it needed to be like 15, 20 minutes. I've been doing my study, y'all. I'm telling y'all, I've been secretly doing a study. All right. But 15, 20 minutes, and just like clockwork, people start popping up in a room. People start popping up on the lives. People start, you know what I'm saying, engaging for some reason. I start getting like a notification on something on my page or something like that. Like, I'm telling you, it works. I don't know. All right. But if you go live, and I'm just talking about one vertical, y'all. Just one vertical. One on Fanbase. This is just live. All right. You go live and let people engage with you, and you start engaging with them, you'll start to see that it might actually be worth your time. You'll see your statistics of what you did, how you many, you know what I'm saying? Like, you'll start to see them things, and maybe it'll start encouraging you to go live more. maybe even once or twice a week. Hey, y'all, catch me on today's Tuesday, catch me on Thursday for another live. You can do it twice a week. Then on Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, you know what I'm saying? You might be able to have your social audio things. And on Friday, you might find that as an opportunity to be able to post because you might be going out or some things like that. Like, use this platform, fan base, for as an opportunity to be able to put your content in places where it can monetize you as residual income. It's residual income. I'm sleep sometimes, y'all. I'm sleeping, knocked out. I'm gone. All right. And I get a notification. Notification. All right. Damn, somebody love my content. That's money while I'm asleep. That's money on one album. Damn, bro. Somebody love something that I put up that I didn't even think was gonna even get any love. No, that I know will get liked. See, that's the thing. Some people have content that's guaranteed to be liked. Guaranteed. Somebody's gonna like your content. All right. But some people actually have content that actually people love. They love it. They love it. They love when you spending time with your kids. They love when you're talking about your cat. They love when you're doing tattoos at the tattoo shop. They love when you're fixing a car at the mechanic shop. They love when you're out driving and you're just talking about random things of the world. They love when you have an opinion about something that's going on because they have those same things going on. They just haven't started yet. That's why I don't understand how some of y'all still got an F, the fan base logo on your profile. All right. Some people will love you just because of the profile picture that you have up. I'm telling you, I'm giving y'all a game, man, all the time, man. People give y'all a game and technique and etiquette and all these things, but some people rarely use it. I want y'all to be able to know that there's a place where you don't have to struggle for your monetization on your content. I'm gonna tell you right now, it's fan base. All right. They're on a $17 million raise. And I don't know, just not too long ago, I swear, y'all, it was like 3 million. It's like 3 million, 4 million. You know what I'm saying? Every time you see Isaac and them updates, you already know. You're like, you know what time it is. You know what time it is. All right. And it's and he's on his raise thing, you know what I'm saying? Like, but I think I've watched him like do this whole crowdfunding thing and show it in a way that it's right here on the level that some people can understand. Like, it's taking you through the steps. Go to Start Engine, create an account. You know what I'm saying? Like, start getting your paperwork in order. You know what I'm saying? Submit. You know what I'm saying? Get reviewed. Get serious about your business. We're taking it to the next level. And this is what some of the levels that I feel like when we had them conversations back then on Clubhouse and we was talking to all them 9 million nine, you know what I'm saying, 9-digit $1 million earners. And you know what I'm saying? I don't feel like they were giving game on, hey, start some crowdfunding so that you can start, you know what I'm saying, building your business. No, they let you spend 5 years on the app and didn't give you anything but $50,000. And for some of y'all that if you know, you know. All right. But I think that when we spend most of our time here on these social media apps, we don't know who's gonna like want to monetize our content because we feel like we got to put it in such a way where it's so organized, it's so formatted that if it's not a major sponsor, then nobody's putting money into it. Until COVID happened, then you found out there were independent people who have businesses and who can actually put some money into your situation. All right. And they started calling them venture capitalists. And then y'all started talking about them more, which is cool because having, those type of angel investors and venture capitalist people, them being able to be around more and have those conversations more gave people the conversation of, oh, okay, I can get it myself now. You always had it in you to get it yourself. You just didn't do it. You were still trying to wait for information and wait for people to tell you how to do it. Some of y'all still waiting for people to tell you how to do it. But you got an opportunity to do anything that you want to do. All right. All you got to do is start. Some of y'all just still waiting. It's fine because you just going to watch all the people who do it just go right past you. And that's unfortunate, but hey, that's the way y'all want it. That's the way you can have it. All right. But let me tell you, that's just the live feature that I was talking about, y'all. Now, let's talk about posting to your profile. All right. All right. You feel like you can have a place where you be able to put up content, whether it be a video or whether it be a picture of something that you have going on. You have that place, your profile, which tells everything about you, your business, you know what I'm saying, everything, right? And what's crazy is that Fanbase has a migration tool. All right, maybe the first I've ever heard did it. They the first ever done it. All right, migration tool. You don't even got to start over with your profile. You ain't got to start over with people seeing one picture, picture. Now I got to find some content, start taking some new stuff, take some new videos. You ain't got to do none of that. All right, they gonna take your stuff from there and put it there. You know what I'm saying? They gonna take it from there. They're gonna make a copy of what you got over here, put it over here so you don't have to start out empty. All right. People don't have to go to your profile and see an empty page. I go to somebody's profile right now, the audience right now. Let me go to somebody's profile right now. Let me go to somebody's profile. Let me see who profile I'm gonna go to. Let me see. 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 Right here. Let me see. The Glover. What's that? The Glover X3. All right. All right. There we go, the Glover. All right, we have no fan base profile. I mean, no fan base picture. All right, we got the fan base logo up there. We need to change that. All right, find you a nice picture. You know what I'm saying, that you feel like you want to put up there. Just change it to whatever you got to change to. You know what I'm saying? Just click on the pic. That'll give people an opportunity to be able to go to your profile because now they see that you might be a real person. All right, some people, they don't like the bots. They don't like the blank profile pictures in their rooms or whatever the case may be, because then it feels like it's not a real person, but you are a real person, right? You know what I'm saying? You are a real person. You might even make a comment in the chat and say, hey, I'm a real person. You know what I'm saying? You might have a real comment that I might actually want to love. Now I'm interested in going to your profile. What do I see in your profile? I don't see anything. All right. I don't see anything. Nothing. All right. You got one follower. All right. And it's Miss Kim White. All right. She might be cool. Or either she might be one of the people that do Bitcoin. All right. But let me tell you something. If you had more content up there, all right, if you had some more content up there, nice little profile picture, I'm telling you, this might be an opportunity for you to be able to get the monetization that you're looking for. The videos that you put up on YouTube, all that exclusive stuff that you keep saying, hey, I want to put this behind a paywall so people can see more of that, but I want to get paid for it instead of waiting until I get 1,000 followers. Now, I'm not saying, look, YouTube, shout out y'all, man. Y'all do y'all thing because y'all allow, you know what I'm saying, independence. Like, y'all was there for a lot of people. Y'all are my TV sometimes. And we learn a lot from how to doers because they get to put their videos up here. So shout out to y'all. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like when it comes down to a content creator, they should be monetized day one. I'm bringing my content on day one. I shouldn't have to get to a certain extent or have this many watch hours or do this, that, and the other before I get monetized. My stuff should be monetized day one because I've gotten to a point where I have the confidence now to show other people. Now this is worth it to me. I'm putting myself out there. And that's where I want people to stay. I want people to stay is I'm putting myself out there. I'm hungry. My stuff is worth it. People are going to monetize my stuff. And I'm not going back because people getting scared. People will come over here to Fanbase and they'll create these rooms and they may not get the followers that they have over on another platform because they built that over the 10 years that they've been there. And they come over here for 3 days and then they say, oh man, it's not working. Consistently do what you was doing in them other apps. Put that same time over there, and you might even be able to get there faster because you know what to do now. You know all the techniques. You got all these people that follow you. Got all these likes. So you got all these people that, you know what I'm saying? Like, show that here. Show that here. Show how you can get those, slowly get those, that community to this place. Some people are able to just take that community and just bring them. But tell them why they should be here. When they're here, tell them why they should be here. And not go and try to lesson back on other things that where it gives up their intellectual properties and they get nothing for it. I think it's sad that you don't get anything for what you actually love to do. Every month I wake up on the first of the month and wake up with a check, a deposit that goes straight to my account from Fanbase. From Fanbase. I never knew it would happen. I ain't have to be nobody special. I didn't have to be signed to them. We ain't had to go through no strategic process. I ain't had to do nothing. I ain't related. I ain't nothing. Man probably only know me from a can of paint. All I did was create a profile, put my content there. It started monetizing, and I got paid every month. What else did I need? I didn't need a personal relationship I didn't need a personal relationship with nobody. Huh? I didn't need no person. I didn't need no hookup. I didn't need no connection. I didn't need nobody to do this and then do that. I didn't need nobody to do that. Everything was taken care of. All I needed to do was just put the content up. That's why I keep telling people on YouTube, like you know what I'm saying, or people everywhere I go, like, just put content out. I don't care if nobody likes it. I don't care if nobody sees it. I don't. They will, believe me. It's million. The some of the videos that y'all look at sometimes are old ass videos from years ago, and y'all will go back and look at it, right? Because it's there. Somebody gonna say, well, this don't matter right now. This don't have nothing to do with what's going on with the P. Diddy case. So why am I putting any content up about how I feel about schools and you know what I'm saying, or how I feel about life or how I feel about this? Why should I do that? No, it's gonna relate. Somebody's gonna go back and look at it. But that's why they gotta see that you always in the moment. You always giving yourself an opportunity to be monetized. Somebody's gonna look at you and say, hey, that person's monetizable. Not just the content that they put up, but the things that they say out their mouth. They're monetizable. I need that person to be on my team. I need that person to be around me supporting my brand. I need to put my brand behind that person. I need to put that person in this situation and that situation, especially if these people are within reach. A lot of y'all are within reach. You're approachable. I see your content on Fanbase. I say something on your comment. Some of y'all reply right back. You reply right back. You're approachable. I can talk to you now instead of waiting until you get millions and millions and millions and millions of followers, and then all of a sudden now I can't get in touch with you. No, I'm telling you, right now is building that journey of your brand, of strategically building your brand through monetization, through a safe vision, and not no personal emotions. Like, you actually can get equity in the things that you actually put your content in. Do y'all know that my investment that I put into this app, I got back through just putting content up on the. That's all I did. I put content up on that app and I got my investment back. What else is there to say? I'm gonna tell you right now, man. Cashing out is listen, now cashing out is difficult because the app don't allow cards, only banks. Yeah, some of y'all take y'all scamming ass cat. And I ain't not saying you, Anna. I'm just saying. No. Look, y'all, get y'all a real, if y'all 25, 21, 18, shit, 17, 16. Look, man, get you a bank account, please. At this point, you should have you a bank account, y'all. At this point, you should have your Federal Credit Union. You should have Bank of America. You should have Wells Fargo. Like, Chime is even becoming okay a little bit. Zelle is okay. Like y'all, well, Zelle is a function through the actual bank, but let me tell you something. Y'all get y'all a real bank account and stop thinking that the app is scammy and y'all ain't scammy with the card that y'all using. All right. Y'all want to get paid out, but then y'all don't even have y'all daggone payment system hooked up right because y'all got scammy card systems. All right. Get you a real card. All right. Connect it to the daggone app. Get paid out every month. Stop making it difficult and then come to the daggone tech talk talking to Rama talking about I ain't getting my money. What? You ain't getting your money because your payment profile ain't correctly hooked up. Some of y'all talking about I invested in this app and I ain't seen my stock thing yet. I ain't got my app stuff. I ain't my perks. I ain't got none of my stuff yet. Bro, y'all have to recertify that you're gonna invest into the app. The thing say stay tuned for another email. And y'all don't look out for the email. And then y'all come on the app talking about the app ain't gave me something. Look, man. I encourage some of y'all to read. I encourage some of y'all to be patient. I encourage some of y'all to just hold on, man. Hey, look, I want to talk about another vertical. Um, Social audio is really dope. It gives you an opportunity to be able to have real time conversations with people, to be able to share whatever information that you have, or whatever the case would be. Like you can do all that. All right. And I think it gives people an opportunity to be able to show their personality. And now that we can create a watch party, we can do things like this. Like people be trying to figure out, hey, how can I go live in a room and you know what I'm saying, to be able to teach people and talk to people? Because if I went through StreamYard, then I'll be able to like put myself in a lower third in a little corner, you know what I'm saying, the corner, whatever, in a small corner, whatever. And then I'll be able to show y'all, you know what I'm saying, what's on my screen or whatever case be. I might even be able to do it here on the YouTube, the YouTube. I don't might even be able to show y'all on here, but all right. Let me see. No, I don't see it. It should be like right here. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, oh, there you go. All right. So bam. All right. Okay, there you go. Bam. Bam. There you go. Bam. All right. So, you know, this is what I wanted to talk about before I started talking about what I was talking about. Hold on. Can y'all see what I'm talking about? Hold, see, this is what I'm saying, man. Nah, y'all can't see what I'm talking about. See, this is well, anyway, people were talking about how they could do things, right? Hold on, let me end this stream. The stream was not yet. Hold on. Okay, maybe that's the screen. Okay, stop that. All right. All right. Oh, okay, y'all could see it. Okay, it was just a delay. All right. So look, all right. So people actually want to go live and then on YouTube or wherever other platform that they got going on, and then go in a room and be able to do this. So this is how you can do that. So a lot of y'all that, you know what I'm saying, DJ live or whatever the case would be, this is how you can do it. You know what I'm saying? So creating watch parties, this allows you to be able to get into a room also to, you know what I'm saying, hold it down until people actually get in there. Remember I was telling y'all about that 15-minute, 20-minute type thing. You got to stay in a room until people start really getting a notification that you actually are in the hallways. People actually start going to hallways and look to see is it a new room, you in it. And so that gives you an opportunity to be able to maybe get in a room and maybe get the room started. So maybe play a video up top. You know what I'm saying? You can play, whatever you want to play up here, y'all. You know what I'm saying? You can play whatever you want to play. You can play anything that's streamed pretty much from, you know what I'm saying? And then you can, movies, presentations. Maybe you can create something, put up on YouTube, and then you can show everybody, pause it along the way, explain, you know what I'm saying, what it is, and then blah, 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 and so forth and so on. That's what this is all about, being able to get your brand to that next level. So I want to be able to do that. So look, I just wanted to jump on here real quick to kind of share a little bit of information of what Fanbase is, how you guys can actually do certain things. Now, because this is recorded, you guys can go back and look at this, you know what I'm saying, and get an explanation of some things you might have missed. Tell your friends, you know what I'm saying, you guys can come to Just Swag TV on YouTube and just check it out and just get a feel for some of the other videos that I have here about Fanbase and some of the other topics that I talk about, and you know what I'm saying, other videos that I show. But look, you guys will see some of my exclusive things. Some of you guys maybe been paying attention to the premiere of one of the new videos that I put out with the Messenger. So shout out to the Messenger out of Augusta, R&B singer. He's been definitely doing his thing. It's the Messenger. Make sure y'all definitely follow him at It's the Messenger, ITZ, the Messenger. All right. He's got a new video out. And I just put it up, but I only put it out on Fanbase. So you guys can go to Fanbase and check it out, but it's behind my paywall. So if you guys aren't willing to support, you know what I'm saying, then I guess you won't see the video. You know what I'm saying? But if you like to see the video, support your boy. Make sure you come to Fanbase and holler at your boy. As y'all see the merch, y'all like the merch? What y'all think about this Fanbase merch, man? All right. Got the Fanbase merch, man, straight from the headquarters, man. Shout out to Isaac and the team. Thank y'all so much for, you know what I'm saying, you guys out here doing your thing. I like this fatigue with the green hat. Y'all feel me? Looking real fan basey. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? But, you know, I represent Fanbase in a way where, you know, I'm a content creator on here. I'm a user just like y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, I put content up just like y'all, hoping that people will love my content, hoping that people will subscribe. Thank you for the subscribers that I do have, because this is the first place that I've actually started having real subscribers. Actually, people that I know who pretty much enjoy my content. So thank y'all so much. And thank Fanbase for allowing that to be an opportunity. I didn't have to have so many people or so many followers or so many likes before I was able to have that feature. No, day zero. When I created the profile, I was able to put my stuff behind a paywall. I was able to start monetizing my content. I was able to start posting. I was able to start going live. I was able to start getting monetized in every vertical. Did I mention that? Every vertical is monetized. Every vertical. We're talking, if you're in a social audio room, you got almost 3 or 4 ways that you can get monetized just within the room. That just within that vertical. All right. So let me tell y'all, if you go to a whole nother vertical, it's the same thing. All right. You got a couple different ways that you can get monetized. I am going. But let me tell you something. Y'all gonna have to get, you know, get it situated. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna have to get things situated with what y'all really want. If y'all want this, y'all really want to be on here, then let's do it, y'all. Let's do it. Let's take Fanbase to the max. Tell more people about Fanbase. Tell them to download the app. It's on the App Store. All right, on Google Play Store, and definitely that Androids, iPhone. You know what I'm saying? We all there. You know what I'm saying? But people, create conversations in the hallways. Get into your conversation bag. All right, press create a room, and I don't care. Open a room, put the title in the hallway. People may show up, people may not show up, but experience what it's like. Don't just say it don't work. Experience it. And then do it a couple times. You know what I'm saying? Don't just do it one time. Don't just do it 2 times. Don't just do it 3 times and just say, hey, nobody's not showing up. No, keep doing it. Keep consistently doing it. It wasn't always a lot of people in my rooms. It wasn't always a lot of people listening to these lives. It wasn't always people listening to what I talk about. No, I had to create a way for myself to be able to monetize from this, from me speaking, from me motivating people, from me talking to people about, hey, let's do this, let's get together, let's collab, let's create conversation, let's talk about this, let's talk about that. It's me doing that. That's it. I ain't worried about nothing else. I'm worried about pushing Fanbase. Now that I found a place where it actually appreciates me, that actually monetizes me, that lets me put things behind a paywall and let me, you know what I'm saying, make public rooms or have people along with the conversation or bring people up or connect with people. This allows me to do this. I can crack my mic. That's all I'm worried about. Some people are worried about less. But y'all don't have to be thinking that, you know, Fanbase is like, you know, an enemy. You know what I'm saying? Like, the people on here, they're dope. You know what I'm saying? There's some great people giving out some dope stuff. And yeah, y'all want to be able to have all that drama and stuff like that. But some of those things are the pillars of engagement. We need drama. We need the energy. We need all the information. We need all the people who are going back and forth. We need different opinions. We need different backgrounds. We need different experiences. We need different ethnicities. We need all of that. All of those things are important. So let me tell you something. It's going to get there. And it's going to get there. It's going to get there. And I believe in each and every one of y'all, man. Hey, look, If you have not invested into this app, don't wait till it hits 17 million and then all of a sudden y'all want to invest. No, there's a tech company out there right now that's letting you monetize and giving you an opportunity to have equity in that company. Why not do it? All right. I'm not an advisor. I ain't telling you to invest. I'm saying that, look, it's a place out there that lets you get equity in the app, that's doing something, that's catching people's attention, that's going to be an app of the future. All right. I'm saying letting you get in for $399. Head to startengine.com/fanbase, man, or y'all can go to fanbase.app/invest, and you can get your investment on, get your portfolio up, man. It's me, your boy, DJ Swagg. That's 2 G's, 4 double O's goodness. Y'all can catch me on Fanbase each and every day, Monday through Friday, during my power hour. That morning show, this was a special episode right here, but I'm going to start doing more of this that morning show, and it's definitely in the mornings, all right? But shout out to each and every one of y'all. Shout out to y'all that was here on YouTube. Shout out to you guys that's here in the room on Fanbase. Make sure you follow your boy. And I will see y'all next time, man. Y'all make sure y'all be dope. Y'all be ill. Don't let nobody, you know what I'm saying, do nothing to y'all, man. Y'all just be safe out there. Ladies, be safe, man. Get some pepper spray. You know what I'm saying? Fellas, be safe out there. You know what I'm saying? Strap up. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, Father's Day is coming up too. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. And just, you know what I'm saying, I just really appreciate each and every one of y'all for being here, man. So thank y'all so much. All right. I appreciate y'all. You guys are dope. Peace.